And she said she was done, but I'm not sure.
Well, did you try to pull out the ferret?
I mean, have you tried grabbing a ferret?
Yeah, they're fuckers. They're almost as bad as eels.
Remember, they call the devil's doorbell for a reason.
Hello, and welcome to you guessed it. Another thing to look at. We're actually following the schedule for once, and this time we actually have R&D with us. Unlike last time.
It's been a while. Look, it's been like a solid month or something, hasn't it?
For you, it has. For everyone else, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah, we're a bit short on people. Blast is studying because she has exams and wants to have an actual education. Apparently, that's more important than being on the internet.
Who needs education?
Yeah, and Smelly wanted to be here but couldn't because someone at his job quit, and that meant he had to go work, even though he had the day. Technically, it didn't have to go work. So. Fuck that guy. Yeah. Anyways, we also have Dan here. Sorry, Dan. I should probably have gone on with who presenting who's actually here before talking about the people who aren't here.
I guess I'm not important. That's okay though.
Well, you are. You're important to us.
Yay!
What?
Not sure how much that says. Anyways, so kids, do you want to educate yourself?
This site is amazing.
It truly is.
Like the moment that I clicked on it, I regretted all my life decisions. Just all of them.
I think I have your reaction here. I put it in our Skype chat, and your reaction was, "What the fuck did I just click on?"
Yep.
Isn't that just a general response whenever we deal with this stuff?
That is fair.
I'm pretty sure it really is our general response.
That would actually be a good alternative name to the show. What the fuck did I just click on?
Good point. That's actually a very good point.
Looking at this clusterfuck of links that we have at the top, I kind of wish we had like a dartboard that we could just throw a dart on and we could read that one.
Well, I mean, we could just go to random.org and just put it a number between what? How many do you think there is? 20 or something, and then count and just pick that one.
I mean, I have a D20, so we could go with that too. But okay, just for funsies, I wanna read some of these because they're kind of hilarious. So we have like Planet X sequel.
My favorite is the Sodom LGBT exposed.
Agenda 21.
Contact us /email is in italics. Everything else isn't.
Why is it in the middle of that too? It's hilarious. It's not even like the last one.
Well, that's discussion.
Time travel.
And if you click on discussion, it takes you to like a semi-defunct like Yahoo talk group or something like that.
Nice. I also like how there's in the list of links, there's a link to the links. Just the best structured website ever. Amy Goodman.
Stupid. Oh, and fun fact: there's no link, despite all the links. Oh, there is a link. Oh, there's the home link. I've been looking for that, looking around. I kept going up and deleting the last part of the thing. There is a home button hidden in the amount of shit.
This place is amazing.
So yeah, as you can see from all the variety of different shit, this site deals in a lot of things. It seems to have a preference for like ultimate idiocy, but pretty much anything that is remotely stupid is here. seems. Let's read what it has to say about itself, shall we?
Yes.
Educateyourself.org is a free educational.
He can't even say that with a straight face.
Forum. It's a forum. It's you telling us something we can't write here. Dedicated to the dissemination of accurate information in the use of natural, non-pharmaceutical medicines and alternative healing therapies in the treatment of disease conditions, as opposed to treating things that aren't. It feels redundant to say disease conditions.
Disease conditions? I mean, yes, it does.
Free nothing. It doesn't start. There's a full stop and just starts. I think there's supposed to be a comma there, but whatever. Free energy, Earth changes, whatever the fuck that is, and the growing reality of Big Brother are also explored, since survival itself in the very near future may well depend on self-acquired skills to face the growing threat of bioterrorism.
I get the feeling that this is like Alex Jones's main citations.
I feel like I'm reading, like, this is what Alex Jones would have had if he didn't end up with a TV show and actually believe the shit he said. Like I feel like this is what in a better timeline, this is what he would have had. Emerging diseases and the continuing abridgment of constitutional liberties. Oh, so it's only for. I'm guessing it's only for the.
It's only for Americans.
Yeah,
I mean, filthy foreigners, get out of here.
I mean, we have constitutional liberties too, but don't like this. That sentence feels very American-ish.
Yeah. It's probably a very American-centered website, as the rest of the internet is. So
here comes the best sentence in this on the entire site. I haven't shown you that one yet. I've shown it to Dan, but here comes one of the best sentences on the site. It is strongly recommended that visitors to this website print out hard copies of the information that is of interest. Do not assume that your hard drive, this website, or even the internet itself will always be there to serve you. So yeah, I think we now have an explanation of why it's. Well, no, that's probably not the explanation. The explanation is probably this was made in the fucking 90s originally, and the idiot hasn't updated it. Let's see what the chat is saying.
What is the chat saying?
Neither will paper. That's the point.
Maybe he means the Romanian constitution. That's true. We are being a rather American centrist here.
How dare we?
How dare we? I mean, it could have been better. He could have, asked us to, like, instead of print it out, do like a full Flintstones and just put it on stone tablets and shit.
That would be kind of cool, though.
Raise a monument with it on. So there is something called introduction here, which is kind of long, but I mean, do we really need, like, all we really need is to read this sentence and then just look at the headlines. So let's do that, and after that we will you will roll a d20 and we will pick something random to read.
All right.
And this, okay, I wasn't kidding when I said it was written in the 90s.
Oh, look at that, 1998. Great year.
Sure.
I don't know. Justin Timberlake was still in NSYNC. Spice Girls were going to come out with their album soon, I think. I don't actually know what happened in 1998. I was in middle school.
I was what? I would have been 5, I think. Yeah, 5.
You'll make me feel so old.
I was born in 93.
Seriously? Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, I'm fucking old. All right.
Whatever, Grandpa.
Get off my lawn.
Hey, fun fact, audience. Did you know that when R&D was a kid, they still hunted mammoth, and it was on the school. You learned that in school.
It's very true. I am like 90% of the reason why mammoth went extinct. It had nothing to do with the
He was so good at it.
Yeah, it's mostly R&D's fault.
In those days, they walked like 100 miles towards the school, right?
Yeah.
And it was uphill.
It was all uphill there and back. It was all uphill.
And he didn't have any shoes.
back when dirt was a space-age polymer.
Oh goodness. All right. The purpose of this website is to help people become self-sufficient and self-dependent in all matters of healthcare. The Western world's over-reliance and dependence on orthodox allopathic medicine, conventional physicians who prescribe drugs.
Because that's all they do.
Yes. Pharmaceuticals and the standard Western diet have brought us to a deplorable state of national health. What? No.
I mean, the standard Western diet is sort of true. Since it does play a large part in the current obesity epidemic. I hate to call it an epidemic, but fuck it. But yeah, no, we live longer now than at any other point in time.
Yeah, this is like the healthiest that humanity as a whole has been ever. Even if it does suck sometimes. Yeah, it's still the healthiest that we have ever been. More. Yes, that's the thing. Like we kind of forget how much it used to suck. Even like 100 years ago, how much it used to suck to be alive.
That is exactly why we have anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, no, because it's been far too long since polio and smallpox and
we haven't had a good epidemic of chickenpox that killed a lot of people, or measles. Measles were a better example.
Yeah, well, that's okay. The anti-vaxxers will bring measles back in no time.
What do you mean, will? We already have.
Well, it'll make it big enough that it'll actually be like a giant concern.
It already kind of is.
I mean, if you're infected by it.
Well, I'm back. I'm up to date on my vaccinations.
I am too. I have to be because I work at a hospital. So, speaking of which, I'm applying to school. This has nothing to do with anything. I'm applying to college because I have to take some psychology classes so I can get my master's. Awesome. So I'm applying to school, and I'm applying to the school that's part of my hospital because I work at a university hospital. So I'm applying to that school because I can go to school for free there. And like one of the requirements for admission is your immunization record. And I'm really annoyed at them because I'm like, I work for you. You know what my immunization records are like because I work for you. You should know this. It's super frustrating. I hate having to do things twice, but all my vaccines are up to date. I even got like an extra one this time around. I think I got an extra. Oh, I think I got a tetanus booster.
Yeah, the booster, because
that thing kicked my ass. I was not a happy camper after that one.
Yeah, that one isn't fun.
No, I was like asleep all of a
sudden. But it's more fun than your muscles breaking your bone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But that is a thing. In case people didn't know, when you get tetanus and go into like the cramp, you can end up breaking your bones because your muscles just pull both muscles pull in each direction and it just snaps. Doesn't that sound like fun?
Break your own muscles break your own bones with your muscles. That's bothersome.
Still. we have to be clear here. It's still much better than getting autism.
Yes. Yeah. So.
Wow. And Smelly isn't even here.
We don't need Smelly anymore. We can
go on tangents.
Distract ourselves.
We are big boys now. We can go on tangents.
Smelly just threw us off the nest. Fly, my little birds.
That's kind of a creepy image.
And now I'm picturing a bear just throwing a cat, a blob, and an octopus off of a nest from a high tree.
Poor octopus.
How the fuck wait, the cat blob is gonna be alright because it's a blob, it's just gonna splat out and then be collected. So the cat is gonna land on its legs because it's a cat. But the octopus is gonna just land on the ground, go splat, probably survive that, and then just suffocate.
Octopus can hold their breath for a decent amount of time, can't they?
Yeah, but I'm assuming this isn't taking place right near the coast.
I don't know. I mean, somehow we managed to get Dan there, so it must have been close enough. I don't know why we're trying to figure out the logistics of this hypothetical ridiculous.
We've gone into some kind of bad web cartoon.
Yeah. This is some terrible fan fiction about ourselves that we're writing here. We should maybe stop.
Yell in the chat. No, octopodes don't breathe through their skin. They have like gills. They pump water in and out.
Mm-hmm. Kaylee was asking, since we're on vaccines, I'm curious, who here had chickenpox and who here has vaccinated? I'm assuming you were probably vaccinated, Micro.
No, for chickenpox, no.
You didn't.
For some reason, I'm not sure if they do it now, but for some reason Denmark didn't vaccinate against it. I've twice because I got it when I was very young, before my immune system could mount a proper defense and give me lasting immunity. So I've had it twice.
Oh, rough times.
Which I purposely not looked up whether or not that increases my my risk of getting what's it called? The reactivation.
Shingles.
Shingles, that's the word. I forgot it.
I had chickenpox when I was young, and I got shingles beginning of this year, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, rough.
I had a friend who got it. It didn't sound fun.
My case was not that bad though. It was okay. It was manageable.
In Danish, the Danish name for it is literally hellfire. Because of how much it hurts.
Oh, that sounds rough.
I
guess I'm just not a pussy then.
Anyways, let's read on. Let's
all right, things. What was I? Oh, I was the one reading.
Yeah.
All right. There is oh shit, I forgot where. Okay. There is no, that's just a terrible sentence.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering why I couldn't read it. Okay, that's not an R&D problem. This is just a terribly written sentence. There is no one more interested in maintaining your health than you. There is no. Oh, you put. Okay, you separate.
Yeah, it's a weird. Like, it's a sentence where you don't know where to put the emphasis before you've already read it.
There is no one more interested in maintaining your health than you. All right, there we go. In your opinion, you need to accept the primary responsibility and not delegate it to others. Millions and millions of Americans have suffered and died needlessly because of the foolish abandonment of personal health care responsibility into the hands of others.
So we shouldn't do what civilizations have done for millennia and delegated responsibilities and specializations out to people.
No.
That's what he's suggesting.
I know. It's always really funny because I don't remember who I was asking this to. This was a while back. It was a flat earther. that I was talking to in a chat, and I asked him because they're all into like you have to do everything yourself, all your experiments and whatnots, and I asked him like, you know, like if your fucking pipe breaks in your house, do you call a plumber? And the answer is yes, because they fucking know what they're doing. Same thing with an electrician. Same thing with a doctor. Like there's this weird like you have so many things in your life that you're willing to call other people who have expertise in the area, except for like the one thing that you think is a fucking conspiracy.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Like if I've probably tweeted this out at some point as well, but I keep thinking like if I go down and buy a vacuum cleaner, and the vacuum cleaner doesn't do what it says on the box, I can sue. I can rightly go down to the company and say, hey, this is false advertisement. You can't do that. But if you do the same thing like homeopathy or crystals, you can't do that. Well, like I don't understand why the laws aren't the same, because it's the same thing they're doing.
Yeah. There's a whole lot. There's a whole lot of a lot of those new laws. Not new laws. The lack of laws around woo fucking medicines are ridiculous. There's just no accountability, no one to go to be like, hey, they did something wrong. Like the whole a lot of places do supplements. It's in the States. I'm not sure if this is true in other countries, but in the States, if you have a supplement, you don't have to put like any of the usual medicine crap on it. Like these are the side effects, or this is the ingredients. Like you don't have to do that.
The FDA can only take, as it is now, the FDA can really only take action if people are actively harmed by it. I think laws here is a bit better, but no, you can still sell supplements without having to show that they have any effect.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I mean, look at that fucking brain force nonsense that Alex Jones gets away with.
Ugh.
Have you guys heard of the whole soy boy thing with what's his face?
Yeah.
Alex Jones and his lackey. What's his lackey's name? Paul Watson.
Yeah.
Paul Joseph Watson. There you go.
soy boys.
Oh, I love this whole soy boy thing. It's fucking hilarious.
If you eat soy, your brain stops working, because that makes sense.
Yep. Someone pointed out to Paul Joseph Watson that brain force is like mostly soy, and he just about lost his shit. It's hilarious.
Okay, that I haven't seen. That sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, he does like Paul Joseph Watson in this video where he's like wearing a wig and pretending to, I don't know, be a woman or something. And he's it's a weird ass video, but he's complaining about
that doesn't really distinguish from all his other videos.
I know.
The guy is weird.
He's very weird, but somebody told him like, hey, like your whole like, you know, your brain force bullshit that you push is all like, it's all soy. And he just lost his shit. It's fucking amazing. He's like, he said something about how like you need soy in there to like to counteract all the testosterone in there, otherwise you just like you know, fucking Hulk
then
out.
Just put less testosterone.
I know, right? It's hilarious. It's amazing.
Okay, yeah, that's
anyways,
that's pretty good.
Oh goodness.
Get out your D20.
All right, I got it. We good. So, are you just gonna do 1 through 20 and just hope there's 20 things in here?
There's more than 20 things. I think
more than 20 in here. I mean, I can. All right. Here we go. I got a 5.
1, 2, 3, 5. Chemtrails. No. Selfs? What the fuck is
Sylphs? Sylphs and chemtrails.
I have no idea what sylphs are. But it apparently includes a lot of links.
There's a lot of links. Oh my
Holy
goodness.
shit!
It's 90% links. Oh
News lives now 90% links.
Oh. Well, we should at least read the weird ass description.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is a new index page devoted to examining the recent activity of slives. I don't know what that is. In transmuting, neutralizing, and destroying the noxious substance being sprayed as chemtrails.
Oh, so is this like an anti-chemtrail spray?
I think so. The deployment of organ generators. Oh God. Has apparently played a significant role in helping to bring about this remarkable development.
Organ
generators.
To the
subject, start by reading the oldest article at the bottom and work your way up to the most recent article from the top. Maybe you should then show it in the opposite direction?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Dan, you want to read what it is?
Sure. Sylph is the name given to Aaron. Oh God, okay. That's a good one. By Aaron. Okay, sorry, this is very unprofessional. Sylph is the name given to air elementals by the ancient Greeks. If the subject of Sylph is new to you, you can learn more by reading this essay from Z.S. Livingston, written in 2004, which is given by that URL.
Well,
fucking air elementals, dude.
Let's see. There's a link on air elementals.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Are we gonna read about air elementals?
I want to know if he thinks that they're actual actual elementals.
Ah. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him at this point, honestly.
Well, this seems to just be something for someone else.
Is it on the same website? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same website, but it seems like it's something he's gotten for someone else.
Well, let's read it because it says astroplane on it, and I think, and yes. I just saw the words astroplane, and honestly, that's all I need to know. But that's that's so all we need.
Apparently, someone who is named Star from Vancouver in British Columbia has written to Ken, who is the editor of this site. Back in 2008, 10 years ago. Wow, almost 10 years ago.
Jesus fucking Christ!
And it was the first thing. Up the subject, other names for elementals. Hi, Ken. I thought you would send along something interesting. I hope it helps. Wait, what? What is this supposed to help with? This is from a book I've been studying for a few years. You're apparently a very slow reader. If it's taking you a few years, or it's a very thick book. Oh God.
Oh, that's the best title.
The Tarot, a contemporary course of the quintessence of hermeneutic occultism.
Fuck yeah.
Muni Sadhut. I'm not sure how to pronounce that.
I think this guy fucking rewrote the art of word salad.
The quintessence of hermeneutic occultism.
Yeah, he's fucking rewriting the book. That's what's taking him this long.
That's good word salad.
That's I'm telling you, this guy's gonna go far. He needs to give that to some people like who's good examples? I can't even think of good examples right now.
Of what? Word salad?
Yeah, people who use
spirit science.
There we go. I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Give it to him to deal with.
Well, give it to him before he gives it to you, the little rapist.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
He did what now?
Wait, you haven't heard this?
No.
Well, it's actually been out for a while, but Jordan Pierce, the guy who runs Spirit Science, has admitted that he raped someone in a sort of in relation to Teal Swan's cult.
Wait, did you just say Jordan Peterson?
Pierce.
I just say like No, dude.
I thought you said Jordan Peterson too, and I was like, oh
Jordan
god,
Peterson.
I'm not sure I can
like...
handle Jordan Peterson spirit science like crossover at this point in my life. Like that shit would just no.
Marvel claims that Infinity War was the most
Oh god. Yeah, that would be...
I can't even finish the meme.
there is a picture of this now on the internet, and I don't want to look it up, but I get the feeling that there's a spirit science patch man giving Jordan Peterson a hand job out there.
Okay, it was enough to say that there was a picture on the internet. You didn't have to put it inside our heads too.
Yep, you're welcome. Now imagine that for the rest of the show. Patch man doing a handy.
Excuse me while I go vomit.
Did you guys see? Who was it? It was Hugo and Jake who did the. Oh no, not Hugo and Jake. It was Cult of Dusty who talked about the Jordan Peterson fan fiction comic thing.
Several people have done that.
That's just fucking hilarious.
It's way too serious.
I love it,
and it's sadly very well drawn. Like someone with actual talent really spent a lot of time making it.
Oh, I love that kind of shit. It's amazing.
Anyways, back to something smarter.
Who's reading?
You.
My turn. My turn. Okay. Other inhabitants of the astral plane are the elementals. Western occult tradition does not consider them to be purely astral beings. I don't think that Western occult. Oh no, it's a cult tradition. I was gonna say, like Western tradition doesn't consider them to be beings at all.
Well, but it's I like that it just says does not consider them. So are they? Like you have to tell us what they are. You can't just say that these people traditionally don't think they are this.
Oh my goodness! The rest of the sentence is oh, this is the mouthful. For an elemental can have its own mental monad, astrome, and physical body, but belonging to more subtle subdivisions, and therefore is normally invisible to humans.
I think someone just added basins to our word salad.
Yeah, that makes fucking perfect sense to me.
Oh,
I understood that. I just think that you guys are laughing because you're not as enlightened as I am by not understanding that.
I'm saying
I don't think I can be part of this show anymore because I'm just. This guy is just fucking enlightened me, dudes. And I mean, I don't want to be high
IQ to understand this,
dude. I'm telling you now that I finally understand Rick and Morty, and you guys are just underneath my intellectual intelligence right now.
Your intellectual intelligence.
The intellectual intelligence. I love it.
Can anyone just please on the comments just let me know where I can find like a decent quality fedora?
Wait,
I just feel
don't go to ask R&D. He thinks he has one, but it's actually Trilby.
I have a fedora. You leave my fedora out of this.
It's not a fedora.
It is a fedora. It meets the criteria for a fedora.
Oh, it doesn't.
And I have a beard.
I have a beard too.
I just don't let it go to my neck. Otherwise I'd get the neck beard going here. Let's see.
Do we also have a samurai sword?
Not in my apartment anymore. Otherwise,
wait. That
I do own one though.
Wait, where is it if it is not in the apartment?
Oh, it's in my parents' house. They got left behind.
What? Why would you leave your blade behind, dude?
Because I have a fedora, and I can only have like one of those two things without being like cringeworthy. You're allowed to own like
it's like I
have a fedora, a skull, and some sort of bladed weapon. You're allowed to have one of each, and the moment that you have like two of them, you start transforming into into Sargon of Akkad, and you can't have that nonsense.
No, not Sargon. No. That would no, the other fucking guy. Who's that guy who in every video has this one skull?
Oh, Ruvich. No, fuck. I know who you're talking about. Oh, the guy. He's a pickup artist.
No, not even that guy. No, he's not a fucking pickup artist. That guy can't get fucking laid for shit.
I don't think any of the pickup artists can. That's not the point of that.
That's why it turned to pickup.
He did this. Apparently, he did this video about this documentary on feminism or something.
Yeah, no, he's. I think he's. I want to say that he's part of the pickup artist community, but I'm gonna find out his name because I know exactly who you're talking about. It's fucking hilarious.
David Sorini or something?
It might be Dave Sorini. That sounds about right.
It I might be butchering the name, but it doesn't. I definitely have a resonance of Orini or something in my.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh, dude!
I barely knew that Sargon of Akkad is a thing, so.
Oh,
he did the Sarkeesian effect. That was his thing. The Sarkeesian effect.
Oh, yes. that rings a small bell somewhere.
Yes, there we go.
I will. I'm like looking this up right now because I mostly know who this is.
This is the sort of
people so much.
This is the sort of people I think of.
Oh no, he definitely is. He's definitely like that's who I was thinking about when I was thinking about like the skull was entirely him.
But what you're saying, R&D, is it's like the puzzle with the where you have the cabbage, the rabbit, and the wolf, and you have to move them across like a river in a boat.
Yeah, it's like one of those puzzles.
Time and they happen together. One eats the other.
Mm-hmm. Yep, pretty much. So yeah, the moment that you get like you gather all three and like this giant transformation, two at a time.
I have still no idea how to pronounce that name. Sorry,
Davis Arini.
Yeah, there we go. I was. You
were really close. You were really close. It's Davis Arini.
That's him.
Sorry, I had to he's on. Thunderfoot did a video on it. I had to look that up.
Yeah. God!
I'm just gonna name drop everyone.
Yes, we're gonna name
drop a lot in this video.
Notice us senpais.
Wait. Most of the people we've mentioned, like, how many of the people we've mentioned have been senpais? Do we really want Alex Jones to notice you?
No, there's Thunderfoot at least is sort of there, but he's just on a thin edge. He's on a thin edge. I just think that the world's getting to him. At least he's a fucking scientist, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Thunderfoot.
His science career has kind of gone into the shitter, but let's not discuss that.
Oh no. But yes. So yes. Otherwise, yes. So if you gather a fedora and a skull together, then you become Davis Arini.
There we go.
Yeah. And if you just have a fedora and a bladed weapon, you're Jordan Peterson. If you haven't seen the newest video of him with a fedora, it's fucking hilarious. Go find it. It's amazing. Yeah, he's got a fedora now.
How did we get here?
Because we were talking. Because one of you decided to complain about my hat. That's how. So yes. What if it's a wooden katana? I don't know. What do you get if it's a wooden katana and a?
Doesn't that have a name?
Yeah,
like a practice.
I think it's called a boken or something.
Sorry. It's a stick.
Stick. This is exactly what it is.
We are making some very super reductionist conlang here, where sword, the word for sword is just sharpened stick. That was a very niche joke.
So sorry, I'm being distracted by the definition of a fedora because I'm pretty sure mine fits it.
Whatever, dude.
So it does. I have a fedora and it fits the definition. So suck it.
What do you want? What do you want? The middle?
I just want you all to know if you ever see a skull in my apartment, things are going fucking south real quick. I should start doing that for my streams. Fucking hiding a skull in my streams. Oh,
that would actually be fun.
I think the only time you can have a skull is when you're the actual a medical doctor, like an ectoblast.
yeah.
Then you're allowed to have a skull.
I want to point out that we all have a skull. It's inside our heads.
Oh God! Shut the fuck up, Micro. You just totally shat on us just now. I mean, we're here just sitting here being like all like, you know, typical people in the internet thinking we're better than everyone else. I mean, we are, but and now you're just shitting on us.
So fucking unnecessary, Micro.
Seriously, dude.
I need more beer for this.
How could you?
Oh.
Simple. I just said it.
Oh.
Okay, someone keep reading. I'll get beer.
We need more beer.
Do we really have to read?
I guess. I guess I wasn't done reading, so I can keep going here if I can remember where the fuck I was. Physical phenomena. Okay. These strange beings direct certain special involuntary activities, such as chemical and physical phenomenon, as well as physiological processes. Another reason for their being invisible and intangible is that their bodies are the same consistency as the subplane on which they live.
What the actual fuck does that
I knew that. I need this beer. So,
oh yeah,
let's taste this beer. I've never had this before. I saw it at the store and thought, that looks interesting.
That is. So what's it taste like?
Oh, that's good. That's very good. It's a double. A double. So, and it's called Hello Sailor. That's a great name. It's very good.
Why is the first thing I just thought of when you said that Sailor Moon? I don't even know what that is.
It's an anime.
What's an anime?
It's a Japanese cartoon.
Oh.
The first thing I thought was like some like stereotypical gay man. Hello, sailor.
Really, you went for a gay? I went for like a busty lady waiting for the sailors to come home after like World War II and shit.
That is actually what's on the bottle.
Oh, but you went to gay man.
Well, no. Oh, it's actually a mermaid that's on the bottle.
You know, my mind was still closer. I mean, you know, to each their own. I'm not gonna fucking, you know, not gonna knock it.
I get it. So you were closer. I have no idea why my head went for that joke.
Oh, Mermaid Man.
Oh, this is gonna. Dan, please read for us.
If their bodies are in a gaseous state, we call them sylphs. If liquid, undines. If solid, gnomes. And finally, those who still have more troubled bodies, close to what we call the world's ether, they should fucking salamanders.
Wait, what? Salamanders are like fire-loving lizards.
No.
Amphibians things.
No, they're sylphs. They're subplane sylphs.
And they're made of worlds. What the? Okay.
Some beings.
No, fuck you, website. I'm gonna look.
Oh, salamanders. You're so cute.
Yeah. There it is. There. That's a salamander. And yes, actual salamanders are fucking adorable.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at that fucking potato. Oh.
But this is still the best one.
Oh, I like
potato.
I love
axolotls are the best.
Giant ones like the Hellbender, which is just an awesome name.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Awesome name.
They're like super big. If I remember correctly. Where's the yeah,
6
like
centimeters, 2 feet length. Oh, bananas!
And weigh like 2 kilos, 2.5 kilograms.
Jesus.
That's one giant. It's the third largest aquatic salamander species in the world.
Oh, that is something
And
I
it's
never
the
want to
largest
bump
amphibian
into.
in the in North America.
I never want to bump into one of those.
They're probably not that bad. Like,
oh no, I mean, scary looking things don't necessarily tend to be.
Here's another good salamander name.
Mud puppies.
Mud puppies. That's a good name too. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, you don't have to say sorry. This is more interesting than what we've been reading.
Yeah,
but
it's
not
not
as
as
funny.
funny.
Not as funny, I suppose. Yeah, sure, but still adorable as fuck.
Well, now we know that salamanders are just made up of
Ether.
subplane world ether creatures.
Oh god.
Yeah.
What level are they?
They're like, I think they're like a rookie level. Are we doing Digimon or Pokemon? Because
I was thinking D&D, but
oh shit! Well, we're fucking all over. We got a reference.
well, okay, then what it wouldn't be level. Then it would be CR.
Yeah. I don't D&D enough to.
It was mainly meant as a joke and not as an actual question.
Also, Mudkip. Yes, Mudkip is a axolotl.
Yeah,
Gotta love your.
well,
Mudkips.
it's based on a combination of a mud skipper and an axolotl.
Fucking love Mudkip's. I forget what his last evolution is, but when it gets its mega evolution and it's all fucking like ripped and hulked out, that thing is fucking amazing.
And it has like
fucking nerds.
Was Mudkip's evolutionary line, was that they got the Muddy Waters at, isn't it called Muddy Waters?
I think so, yeah. Swampert. Thank you, Dabber. It is Swampert.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, he is an OU powerhouse. Fucking love Mega Swampert. Fucking thing is just ripped as hell.
Oh yeah, the Mega evolution is fucking great. Sorry, Dan.
Again, things that are far more interesting than Sylphs, Gnomes, and Odins. Odines. I don't know how to pronounce that word. No. Yep. You want to finish reading, Dan?
Oh yeah, I was reading. Some beings possess only mental monads and operate evolutionary processes on the astral plane. Fucking far out, dude. Tradition defines them as spiritus directors of the astral or leaders of it, but other purely mental entities are also occupied with the involuntary processes and are called angels.
So like in the mythology of this crazy ass person's fan fiction, or like, is me farting like done by little creatures in a different astral plane? Like, is that how this works?
Why are you asking else?
I don't know. It's like I know what else to ask at this point. But
Also, purely mental entities. How is that a thing? Like,
well, I don't think they're wrong.
To have mental processes, you need to have a brain for them to go on inside.
I read that the wrong way. I thought it was just things that are purely made up, like they're purely mental, like. I was like, I mean, you're not wrong, person writing this.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this person is purely mental.
That's a fucking low blow.
Fuck it, they set it up for me. They should have known that someone would make that joke. Okay, well, there's no further link from this. So roll the die again.
Roll the d20 again. Should we start somewhere else? Like go in like 10.
We will start. We start from the one we just.
Start the one we. Okay.
Yeah, and work our way up.
All right, d20. What you got for us? 18.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Peter Snyder.
Well, so that fucking was anticlimactic as hell.
I think that is a critical fail.
Oh shit, the whole website die on us?
No, just that side.
Just that one.
That doesn't work anymore.
Well.
Also, I don't really want to read about individual people. That's not really that fun.
All right, we'll get a small dice here. We won't do a d20, so we have to count.
So let's start from Sylphs again.
Start from Sylphs again? Okay.
Yeah, since this failed.
It's critical fail. We didn't roll. We didn't pass that roll. 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Immunity boosting. That sounds like more like us.
That sounds fun.
And don't worry, we won't read all
exercise. Fucking,
we'll just read their like part of it. I think this is a wait. This side is different. There's no all the links aren't up there, like on the other one.
Huh?
What the fuck is going on?
They did a bad job with their template. All right, Mike, I think it's your turn to read.
Oh yeah, it is. Sorry. The body's own immune system, as opposed to the immune system of other things, and also as opposed to the body having someone else's immune system. I mean, I guess that's technically what you get when you have a bone marrow transplant.
I'm gonna say, I think transplants in general would contradict your to there.
Well, no, because if you transplant a liver, you don't get, like, that's not part of the immune system.
Okay. If sufficiently strengthened and boosted by natural means, you end up with autoimmune conditions. Have fun. Can resistance mount an attack by any natural biological organisms, which implies that there are unnatural biological organisms that are gonna attack us? Oh yeah, it's fucking war out there, Micro. It's a fucking war out there.
War never changes. Other deadly organisms exist today, which are not natural in origin. I guess that I have my answer. But rather have bioengineered in genetic laboratories located mostly in the United States. Citation fucking needed.
That is, yeah.
Oh god, now it gets even worse. These pathogens were intentionally designed to circumvent and cripple the body's immune system and ensure the lethality of the disease. Two well-known bioengineered diseases are AIDS and Ebola. First of all, AIDS isn't a pathogen. AIDS is what you get when you have uncontrolled HIV. And secondly, we have drugs for that. Like, if you get HIV at this point, as long as you take the drugs, you're probably gonna live as long as you would anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And thirdly, Ebola has nothing to do with your fucking immune system in that sense. It doesn't attack the immune system directly. It just attacks you and makes you bleed all over. And then you die. I mean, you get a fever, which is caused by the immune system, but it's not like it doesn't involve the immune system in the same way that that AIDS does. So this is just nonsense.
I mean, they're going to sort of talk about reading ahead about defeating these bioengineered pathogens that aren't pathogens.
Well, no, they are. Well, one of them isn't.
One of them is.
Well, I guess technically Ebola is. Ebola is. That is the name of the virus, technically.
Well, My point is, we spent so much.
Sorry.
We will end up spending so much fucking money on AIDS research, even though it's like the whole point is for it to kill us. Like it's this weird. It's one of those weird. Like, why is the government spending so much time and effort and resources on curing the thing that they created to kill us?
That's actually a good point. Why the fuck are they?
Like it makes no goddamn sense. None of this makes goddamn sense if you actually think about what is needed for like all this to happen. Oh
god, this extends the stories as well. There are some new mystery diseases which have recently made their appearance, and yet other viral and bioengineered diseases which are waiting in the wings for the right time. See population control under New World Order. I want to point out that like neither HIV nor the Ebola virus like are new. They've been around for a while, and like what's it called? The evolutionary lineage of that age belongs to of these immune specific retrovirus like is pretty broad. Like we know them from HIV evolved from SIV, that stands for simian immunovirus, and there are related, like fairly distantly related versions in cats called FIV. There's even a one that's attacks like goats. So yeah, goat AIDS is a thing.
Goat AIDS is a thing. We should warn Red. Someone call Red. Warn him
donkeys.
Right now.
That's donkeys.
Oh shit! Wrong quadruped.
Yeah. Bioengineered organisms require special consideration and technologies to defeat them, but they are defeatable.
Yeah, just go to our store and buy a crystal healing thing and fucking grow up some astrals.
Can I point out that some of the as someone who works with bioengineered organisms, some of the organisms you have are engineered to be more susceptible to certain disease because you wanted to study how the defense works. So, no.
But that doesn't fit into the narrative, so.
Speaking of the narrative, Dan.
Yes?
Narrate.
Oh. The main focus of our organization is the promotion of non-pharmaceutical medicine, as in not medicine. Women possess the innate ability to protect herself from disease. Well, it's got an immune system and it fucking worked wonders during the medieval Europe. The wondrous disease prevention system is the immune, which I just said, which has been much like the valve for proper nutrition, largely forgotten and ignored. Well,
have you heard of vaccines?
Proper nutrition is one of the easiest ways to boost the immune system. Go tell that to fucking plague victims.
It's okay, Jimmy. I know you have polio, but if you eat the sandwich, you'll be fine.
Here, Jimmy, we can cure your polio. Just eat salad. Just start stuffing salad down Jimmy's throat. Eat the salad.
You got to make sure that it's organic, GMO-free, and gluten-free salad, though.
Yeah, as opposed to all the gluten-rich salad out there.
I saw that today, though. I saw gluten-free salads today at the store.
All salad is gluten-free.
I know that, but I saw it at the store. The produce aisle had so much gluten-free crap in it. I was like cringing, like, because they put it like on the front of all the packaging and stuff. They're like gluten-free. It's like I like gluten-free green beans. Like, no fucking shit. No, you don't fucking say that this vegetable
that has to be like. Just all you have to do is add a tiny sticker or graphic to your fucking product, and suddenly you can sell it for like like 150% more.
Yeah, I mean, and they're not wrong. I mean, it is gluten-free. It's just like, fuck you.
Yeah,
I know what you're doing. Like, you're fucking.
Dapper in the chat point out the gluten-free. The GMO-free salt that you can buy, and the GMO-free water.
Oh god, fucking damn it!
This water hasn't had its DNA manipulated because it doesn't have any.
This is not genetically modified DNA. Or did fucking water. Oh god.
Or even better, the genetically modified sugar, where because the sugar beet was genetically modified.
The sugar is genetically modified too?
Yeah, even though like it's pure fucking sugar. There's nothing else in it. It's literally just like glucose and fructose bonded together. And that's it. That's all that's in that fucking bag.
Ah, dude, makes fucking perfect sense to me.
Then you need to go have your brain checked.
I have polls for that, so it's okay.
Oh goodness.
Also, boosting your immune system is a meaningless sentence. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't tell you anything. Like, what are you doing to it? The immune system is super complex.
I mean, it's like when you overclock your CPU.
Exactly, Micro. Fuck, what do you know?
Yeah, I should know this shit.
I got my immune system boosted the other day by taking some funny looking medicine, but I mean it felt good. So I mean, obviously it's boost. What do you know? Do you? I have personal experiences and ancient knowledge.
Do you even biology, Micro? Do you even biology?
What do you know?
Fuck you.
That's the. You just gave up. You just fucking gave up.
You win.
All right. The overuse.
Sorry, Kaylee. Gluten is found in more other cereal crops than just wheat. Just want to point that out.
It's now gluten-free. Small text might contain traces of AIDS.
We have taken out all the gluten and replaced it with AIDS.
That's not a big deal.
Oh goodness gracious. All right. The overuse of pharmaceutical drugs and the lack of information concerning human immunity boosting has left the average American.
Where did you get the human from?
Huh?
There's no human in there.
There's no human in there. Fucking
just adding words.
You know what? That's all they're doing. Might as well fucking do the same thing. It's not like
fair point. It didn't actually change that.
Yeah. It's not like I'm fucking ruining Shakespeare here or anything. God damn. Americans
read Shakespeare someday.
Americans' immune system efficiency level at 40% or 50% at best.
What does that mean?
We know what we need. We need one of those Dragon Z scanners that like scans people's immune systems just so that we can say like your immune system is over 9,000. It's
over 9,000.
If you didn't make that joke, I was going to be disappointed.
This is only my immune system at 50%. Wait until I power up to 100%.
Immune system times 3.
The whole fucking world explodes.
Super immune system. That's why it's. Oh god, I can't. Oh, I can't.
Are you dying?
Don't worry, if he dies, we can just wish him back with the immune balls.
I can't.
Oh, God.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Speaking of Japan.
think R&D is dying. I think we fucking lost him.
No, we're just boosting his immune system.
Oh yeah.
I can't
Should be
breathe.
fucking thanking us.
I can't breathe. Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh goodness gracious. I'm gonna go get another beer now.
I think we killed R&D.
Yeah, he's mainly going to get that beer because he wants to drink himself to death now because he knows he's never gonna laugh that hard again. His life is pointless now.
Oh,
I got dark.
oh goodness gracious! I haven't actually finished my first beer either. I got a beer when I haven't finished the first one.
We really have fucked up his brain.
Oh yeah.
I'll be fine. Thank you, Jelly.
Deep breaths.
Oh.
Are you sure you're gonna be fine, dude?
Probably not. I'm gonna choke to death on my beer mid-laugh. Oh.
Some countries, like Japan, have a traditional diet that creates a stronger immune system, and consequently, Japanese people who embrace the traditional diet usually have lived a longer lifespan. It's no coincidence that Japanese women, not women, Japanese women, there's one of them, are among the longest living people on the planet. I mean, there is some truth to that, in that, like, the traditional Japanese diet there is some evidence that it's pretty healthy for you, but like, it's not because of your immune system. It's because it's not like the American diet. Forbidden Cures, which is the most emo, which sounds like an emo band or something like that. Forbidden Cures.
Oh my goodness. I still can't breathe. Okay. The health innovations discussed in our Forbidden Cures page all provide remarkable ways to heal yourself of a wide variety of conditions and boost your immune system. The following are a few alternative therapies that we currently offer information on. The Forbidden Cures page will be greatly expanded in the near future. Oh no! Oh no! I saw colloidal silver already.
Yes, I want to see when this was made. Oh, it doesn't say. I want to see if he actually expanded it. Flaxseed oil. I like that it's sodium ascorbate. Vitamin C. Just write vitamin C, dude. You don't have to say what iron it's conjugated to. No one cares. It's gonna disassociate as soon as it gets into your stomach. Well, probably. Wait. Okay. Apparently, it's very important what you conjugate to it. Okay. How much of it are you eating?
Sodium provides an average between. Wait. I'm confused by a lot of this. Just right above. Vitamin C stuff. Sodium provides vitamin C.
I mean, ascorbate is vitamin C. So, like, I'm not sure what GM is. That's the what unit is GM?
Grams, right?
No. Gram is just G.
G. Grammometers. It's definitely grammometers.
Grammometers. Grandma meters.
Grandma meters.
It's the meters that grandma operates in because she's slow.
I'm okay with grammometers. Just, you know, why not? All right, I think I'm getting
great. Cayenne peppers. Okay, cayenne peppers, capsicum. Okay, you can't just write capsicum. Capsicum is a, first of all, that capsicum should be in italics because it's a genus. But capsicum is just a genus that bell peppers and subsequently chilies, because they're the same species, are in. Like,
did they mean capsaicin? No.
I mean, they might, but like just writing capsicum is it's a genus. Even if you mean capsicum amnum, which is bell peppers and chilies, like bell peppers doesn't have capsaicin in it. Like, what? Apparently eating chili will do stuff for your blood triglyceride and cholesterol.
Why not?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
Oh, they actually cite something. According to a 1987 study published by the journal Bioscience, rats fed a diet of high cayenne experienced a significant reduction in blood triglycerides and low-density lipoproteins or bad cholesterol.
Well, yeah. Lipoproteins are the proteins, because fat isn't soluble in water, so lipoproteins are the proteins that are responsible for transporting fats around your body. And triglycerides is just fats. Like, that's
yeah.
Well, okay, it's not, but like, it's a study from the fucking 80s done on rats. Like, who fucking cares?
I mean, this guy does.
Well, yeah. other than crazy people.
Sometimes that's all you need is crazy people.
All you need is crazy people. I'm not sure why I'm going with that.
I don't know.
Oh, yoga. Yay. Apparently you can cure everything just by stretching.
Yoga means union. Did you know that?
No.
Well, that's what the next sentence says.
It
also says it in all capitals at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm not sure why.
I think that might be a band name. Yoga means union. That's an indie pop. That's an indie rock band right there.
No, it's not rock. It's like trance music.
Oh, I could see that.
I mean, I would probably like the music they made, but I wouldn't like the name. Like, I would be embarrassed that I liked it and like hide the playlist.
So Kaylee just pointed this out, and I kind of forgotten about that. This is the list of forbidden cures, and I guess yoga is a forbidden cure, guys. You know, that thing that there's a studio for like every block in every city in the US.
Totally illegal. Man, the government really suck at cracking down on yoga.
That shit's fucking forbidden.
I like that it has yoga, Tai Chi, exercise. I hate to break it to you, but these two are technically both kinds of exercise.
Jelly has to say, look, I don't care if it's bullshit. More women doing yoga is a big plus in any situation.
We're not like, I'm not saying people shouldn't do yoga. Like, I mean, it's not like yoga is unhealthy. Like, yoga is basically just like stretch.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Wait, did you spill your beer? Hello?
He sounds pretty pissed.
What happened? Okay, anyways, like, I mean, yoga is basically just like stretching exercises and balance exercises and stuff like that, where everything just has fancy names. Like, that's all it is. Like, Well, I don't really want to read about what he thinks about exercises and like colloidal silver and shit. Electromedicine. Before him, he was a normal doctor, but then he was struck by lightning, and now he is electro doctor practicing electromedicine.
Is this your fanfic?
It's a Doctor Strange fucking spin-off right there.
Dr. Electro sounds like it sounds like a Spider-Man villain.
Sounds like more like a Fantastic Four villain.
Yeah, actually, yeah. But that's because Doctor Doom.
Yeah, Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah.
And they tend to have more of the elemental villains, and like Spider-Man tends to have more of the animal villains. Like he's got his
also
own
there is a
animal
Spider-Man villain called Electro, so
yeah, that's true. But like his whole like Spider-Man's whole motif is that he fights like other animals, like the vulture and
the scorpion,
the
octopus.
Yep.
Goblins.
And even
goblins.
Yep. You know, those
water people.
Thanos. Go watch Infinity War if you haven't, or
a man with a rolled up newspaper. A female spider.
Female spiders. You don't really fight those. You just kind of get eaten by them after sex.
So I showed this to Dan, but I didn't show it to you or to the audience. This is his contact information.
Oh no!
First of all, it has the website. First of all, from Ken, blah blah blah. Then it has the website, the URL that you're currently on.
So the first link is a link.
There's not even a link. It's not even a link. It's literally
it's just the URL. That's hilarious.
Now, I already made Dan read this before we went on air. R&D, please read this sentence. You don't even have to read it out loud, but probably should. But just read it.
All right.
See if you can spot the contradiction.
I appreciate being asked to join LinkedIn networks, but I don't want to be part of Facebook or Google.
Yeah.
Or social. Okay. Or social media outlets that require you to sign up, including LinkedIn. I prefer to use. I prefer to use Twitter for tweets.
As opposed to using other sites for tweets.
And short messaging. If you don't want to send an email, my Twitter account. Can we tweet this at him? I want to tweet this at him. Ken Aldachi1. No, it's just Aldachi. Look, my Twitter's already open. At Ken Aldachi. No. How do you? Okay, I can do this. I can do this appropriately.
ADACHI.
There you go. At Ken Aldachi. We took a look.
One. Ken Aldachi 1.
Yeah, I got him. We took a look at your
website. Don't tell him that.
We found it.
I just wanna point out that I do not condone any of the actions performed by my colleagues.
Hey,
wait, colleague!
I got the guy
into this. I thought you were gonna tweet him that. Don't tweet him that we did.
Oh, that is way too late. Like that is way too late to tell me not to do a thing.
What you should have tweeted him was that you actually have to sign up to Twitter.
Oh, that too.
That was the contradiction.
Well, we'll do that too. Okay.
And it gets better. He has a Skype account.
Okay.
Which you also have to sign up to.
Thanks for sharing your information about not using websites that require you to sign up. I prefer to not sign up for Twitter as well.
Why? Why?
Okay, I'm just gonna harass this guy for like the rest of the day on my Twitter. Don't harass people on the internet, please.
only harass people on the internet if you're a professional like us.
Remember though, the last time I did this, I got the guy to show up, and that was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
And I have now I have a fucking citation on a wiki somewhere.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Why?
Good stuff.
Just why? That's all I can say. Literally, why?
Yeah.
Why do we do this?
Okay, let's pick one at random. Again, or do we wanna
All right, one more.
Roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
I have to ask. What is the fucking? I can't figure it out. What is the singular and what is the plural of that word?
Die is the single, dice is the plural.
Good.
Okay. So yes, roll the die.
Yes. Roll to die.
12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pam Schufert. That's
just a person's name.
Fuck it. But it worked, so really we just go there so we can get past all the names.
14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, what did you say? 14. There. Said as Livingston.
All you people writing stuff. We don't care about you. 13.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nope.
Noam Chomsky.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna click on Project Bluebeam.
Why not?
Because Project Bluebeam is fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Do you know? Hey, okay. So do you know what Project Bluebeam? What that conspiracy is?
No.
It's basically that that they or the U.S. government or someone is gonna use technology to make it seem like Jesus has returned, so that they can instead use that to trick Christians into becoming part of the New World Order and or at the Antichrist.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
Why not?
Why not? Perfect sense.
Okay, so and this guy Serge Monast, I'm not sure. I'm probably mispronouncing that. He's French or French Canadian, I think. Is like the guy who sort of started it all. But I don't really. This part is probably boring. I think this part is probably where the juicy parts are.
Juicy parts.
Yes, thank you. Someone got the joke.
Bush.
Chew.
Oh.
That's a bit too forced, if you ask me.
Well, there is a lot about forcing Jews.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep. This is how we get taken off the internet right here.
Mm-hmm.
The infamous NASA. Infamous, I tell you. Bluebeam project has 4 different steps in order to implement the New Age religion with the Antichrist as at its head. We must remember that the New Age religion is the very foundation for the New World Government, without which religion wait, that doesn't make any sense. Without which religion the dictatorship of the New World Order is completely impossible. I will repeat that. No, we understood it pretty much. You don't have to. Without a universal beliefs in a New Age religion, because that's going to happen, the success of the New World Order is impossible. That is why the Bluebeam project is so important to them, but has been so well hidden until now. So that was stupid.
Oh! I want this one. Engineered earthquakes and hoax discoveries. Ooh. The first step in the NASA Bluebeam project concerns the breakdown, re-evaluation of all archaeological knowledge. It deals with the setup with artificially created earthquakes at certain precise locations on the planet, like the middle of the ocean. Sorry, that was just my commentary. Of supposedly new discoveries which will finally explain to all people the error of all fundamentalist religious doctrines. The falsification of this information will be used to make all nations believe that their religion's doctrines have been misunderstood for centuries and misrepresented. Misinterpreted. Psychological preparation for the first step has already been implemented with the film with the film 2001 Space Odyssey, the Star Trek series, and Independence Day.
Welcome to Earth.
All of which deal with invasions from space and the coming together of all nations to repel invaders.
No, it does.
No, what? Star Trek series is not what?
Only Independence Day deal with that.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah. Out of all 3. Oh! The last film, Jurassic Park, deals with the theory of evolution.
No,
in the thinnest, most
vaguest sense possible.
Yeah, like. It has the word evolution in it.
Oh God, repeat the next line.
It claims God's words are lies.
Please find me. I haven't watched Jurassic Park a lot because I kind of like dinosaurs, even though yes, they're not actual dinosaurs. They're shitty abominations that don't look like dinosaurs. Hashtag give me some feathers.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Yeah,
well, I think they were fairly accurate for when the movie came out, weren't they?
To some, like they did take in the first movie, they did take a lot of things into account. Like
I kind of want to just like pop in before we go off this side topic.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen a fucking cassowary?
Yes.
They're fucking scary as fuck.
They're basically the closest thing to a velociraptor we have today.
Exactly. So if that's fucking scary, then there's no argument to say that a fairy dinosaur will not be scary.
Oh no, I'm sure it would be. But
It'd
like,
be fucking awesome.
I mean, this movie is
I
also
agree
they
100%
like
Micro.
Some parts of Jurassic Park, the first Jurassic Park, was pretty accurate for the time. Like the fact that raptors were probably not as intelligent as they're displayed in the movie. Also in real life, like velociraptors are like tiny. They're like 2 meters in length and have a very long tail. The thing they show in the movie is more closer to like a Utahraptor, which was only discovered afterwards. But it was like there are a lot of things that the movie gets wrong, like the fact that all the dinosaurs walk around with their hands facing downwards for some reason, even though in real life they would be facing each other because dinosaurs can't can't do that with it. Like, well, the bipedal dinosaurs couldn't do that with their hands.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea that Tyrannosaurus Rex's vision would be based on movement, which is also like preposterous because
that's very potato.
It's super potato because it doesn't make any sense. It's a large, pretty active predator with a high metabolism. Like, it's not a snake, it's not a lizard, it's a dinosaur.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna fucking eat you if you don't run. That just makes his life much easier.
Yeah.
Then again, I wouldn't mind becoming dinosaur food. I mean, it's a dinosaur. How cool would that be?
I mean, it's not they're
dinosaur.
As long as I'm not eating while I'm on the toilet, I think I'm really good.
Yeah.
That was a rough way to go.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
We went there.
That's both a joke and a reference to the movie. I'm proud of myself for that one.
Oh, goodness gracious. We're the worst.
Someone keep reading. I'll be right back.
It's all you, Dan.
Oh, hoaxed discoveries. What is important to understand in the first step is that those earthquakes will hit in different parts of the world where scientific and archaeological teachings, archaeology, has fuck all to do with earthquakes, indicate that arcane mysteries. No. Oh, that's what I said, archaeological teachings. Never mind. By those type of earthquakes, it will be possible for scientists to rediscover those arcane mysteries, didn't they just say that, which will be used to discredit all fundamental religious doctrines. This is the first preparation for the plan for humanity, because they want to destroy the beliefs of Christianity and Muslims on the planet. To do that, they need some false proof from your far past. That will prove to all nations that the religion have been misinterpreted and misunderstood. It sounds silly.
Sounds very silly.
But I mean, I don't even know. I don't even have the energy to try to figure out what the purpose.
Project Bluebeam is just like immensely silly.
I can tell.
Wow. Okay, get a load of that. The big space show in the sky, as opposed to the space show in on the ground. Like, if it's a space show, it kind of has to be in the sky. The second step, phase 2, in the NASA Bluebeam project involves a giant space show with 3-dimensional optical holograms and sounds, laser projection of multiple holographic images to different parts of the world, each receiving a different image according to predominant regional national prominent regional national religious faith. Regional national. What does that even mean? What?
What does any of this mean?
What the fuck?
No one knows.
This new God's voice will be speaking in all languages, all of them. In order to understand that. Oh, they're actually gonna make us understand this. Good fucking luck. We must study various secret services research done in the last 25 years. The Soviets, you mean that thing that doesn't exist anymore, have perfected. They apparently do exist. An advanced computer which exported them, even exported them, and fed them with the minute physiological particulars based on the studies of the anatomy and electrical composition of the human body and the studies of the electrical, chemical, and biological properties of the human brain. What are you fucking talking about? I'm so fucking lost.
These computers were fed, as well with the languages of all human cultures and their meanings. The dialects of all cultures have been fed into the computers from satellite. Why? Why from
Because satellites.
Because satellites. The Soviets began to feed the computers with objective programs like the ones of the new Messiah. How is that an objective? Okay. It also seems that the Soviets, the New World Order people...
Wait, the Soviets are the New World...
Yeah, the Soviets are now the New World Order. Have resorted to suicidal methods with human societies by allocating electronic wavelengths for every person in every society and culture to induce suicidal thoughts if the person doesn't comply with the dictates of the New World Order.
Okay, that went... the part I read was stupid. That just went off to the deep end.
I just fucking didn't even care.
How are you gonna fit all that data into the a computer? Like Google can't even do that with their translation service.
You're missing the most important part. They use satellites.
Oh,
see,
someone better tell Google.
just transfer all your information from here into space and then back again, and then it's better.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I have no idea what you just said, but it sounds good.
Yeah, it's better. It just is. It just is. Just trust me on that one.
There are two different aspects to step 2. Dan, what are these aspects?
Well, oh, it's the first. The first is the space show, of course. Where does the space show come from? I mean,
from
the space show, the holographic images will be used in the simulation of the ending, during which all nations will be shown scenes of what will be the fulfillment of which desire to verify hypotheses and adversary events. So there'll be different little slideshows.
Yeah, basically the idea is that you will depending on what religion is predominant in the area, that's what's gonna be shown.
It's going like a place like Scandinavia and Germany, and places you'll have beer. And
what are they gonna do in mostly atheist countries?
I know that. Well, for one, there's beer. In America, there'll be a thing that's like free healthcare. And
no. We don't worship free healthcare.
It's gonna be.
It's gonna be like a gun.
It's gonna be a bald eagle. Like
driving Ford F-150 that's blowing out fucking black diesel gas and fucking F-15 fighter jets. I don't know. Fuck. I'm
building a wall behind it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be this. Something like that.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yep, that's it.
That's it. Yep.
I still think the free healthcare is a good one, but then again,
it's a good joke. will give you that.
It's not really a good joke. It's just something I thought that they'd want. You know, like healthcare.
Yeah.
Dan, is there a sodium layer 60 miles above the Earth?
Come on, Dan. This is a very important question.
I think you're probably the person here who have the best chance of knowing that. Is there like an extra lithosphere of like 60 kilometers above the Earth that's full of sodium?
I'm not. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to give any comments on that.
Oh, okay. Gio sent the fucking perfect picture. There you go.
Yep. Sounds more about most. Yep.
America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
We see tests every once in a while, but they're called UFOs or flying saucer sightings.
Of course they are.
Are aliens visiting you, visiting Earth in spacecraft not crazy enough for you? Well, we have just the thing. Jesus fucking Christ.
The result of these deliberately staged events will be shown to the world. Will be shown the world the new Christ, the new Messiah.
The new Grand Poobah.
Maitreya, for the immediate implementation of the new world religion. Enough true will be foisted upon an unsuspecting world. Sorry, I can't read. To hook them into the
they can't write, so.
Even the most learned will be deceived.
I zoomed in so it's a bit easier to read.
No goodness.
The project has perfected the ability for some devices referred to as tractor beams by ufologists, because we all know we can trust them, to lift up an enormous number of people, as in a rapture. You know, raptures under the sea. And whisk away the entire group into a Never Land. So, wait, they're going to Michael Jackson's?
I think that was just one never.
Oh. So they're going to Michael Jackson's place in heaven?
I guess.
Presumably that would be Neverland. I don't think no. We see tests of this device in the abduction of humans by those mysterious little alien greys who snatch people out of their beds and through windows into waiting motherships. The calculated resistance to the universal religion and the new Messiah, the ensuring holy wars. Wait, if it's a universal religion, why would there be holy wars? if anyone will result in the loss of human lives on a scale never imagined before in all of human history. Notice that it doesn't say never seen before in human history. It says never imagined. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that someone has, in some point in human history, has probably imagined all humans dying.
Probably.
Oh, Gio just sent me a link. There apparently is something called a sodium layer.
Oh.
The sodium layer is a layer of neutral atoms of sodium within the Earth's mesosphere. The layer usually lies within an altitude range of 80 to 105 kilometers above sea level and has a depth of 5 kilometers. The sodium comes from ablation of meteors. Atmospheric sodium below this layer is normally chemically bound in compounds such as blah blah blah.
No one said fucking sodium particles. Fucking guys talking about a sodium layer. I'm thinking Kent Hovind's ice layer.
Yeah,
I thought it was something solid too. I didn't think.
Yeah, that was like. That's cool. It's apparently like it's.
Well, I mean, just shows you.
Okay. It's okay. It's not for a typical thickness of 5 kilometers. This corresponds to a volume density of roughly 8,000 sodium atoms per cubic centimeter. So it's not a fucking lot.
Wow.
Thanks, you. That's actually very interesting.
It is rather interesting. But still fucking ridiculous though.
Well, yeah, what they're claiming is gonna be done with it is fucking ridiculous. But I'm sure it has some kind of like some point that like there's probably some properties to it. That's very interesting. Didn't know that. Wow, we actually learned something on this show.
Oh no.
Well, show's over, guys. We can't like
We hit rock bottom. We started learning.
yeah.
It just gets worse from here.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Dan's falling asleep on us.
Don't do it, Dan. The Project Bluebeam New World Order satellites will get you.
Good night, guys. Sleep tight.
Oh, it's the layer they use for adaptive optics, like where they shoot lasers at it. That's apparently that layer. Oh, because the sodium, you can actually shoot the laser at the sodium ions. So, no, not ions, the sodium atoms, and get them to and like get something back, so you can calibrate your telescope. Ah, fuck! We keep learning.
We gotta stop this nonsense.
What is this learning?
Should we try reading a little bit more before Dan falls asleep?
Or we can find one of the other topics, like whoa.
FEMA, U.S. concentration camps,
Bush family and Nazis. That sounds
Why
fun.
not? Why not? Let's fucking.
That sounds like fun.
Let's end on Nazis. Why not?
God, it's taken to another website.
Oh no.
George Bush, the unauthorized biography. Let's not read it. Let's just read the chapter titles. The House of Bush, born in a bank. I'm pretty sure he wasn't. The Hitler Project. Race hygiene, free Bush family alliances. Let's see. Skull and Bones, the racist nightmare of Yale. Apparently he was involved in the Kennedy assassination.
Bush attempts the vice presidency. The attempt coup d'etat of March 30th, 1981.
Fire storm.
And the New World Order. Omaha.
The end of history. There's no more history, guys.
That's it.
Ended. No new things are ever gonna happen.
That's where the book ended. It just never told anybody.
What did you suggest?
I don't know. There's like spiritualism and hope and healing thought form. Oh, healing thought form.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Find the latest article linked at the end of the article. Healing thought form by Ken. Dear Ken, I had no idea there were people making HHGS Cloudbusters and this other stuff. Gee, I've been doing this work for years.
Gee whiz, Batman.
I've been doing this work for years using feeling forms.
Feelings.
Nothing more than... Okay. I'm not the only one, even on the web. Oh, you found other people on the web?
Wow. What a surprise. You found other crazy people on the internet.
Oh, gosh. What's this world come to? One sees people using thought forms or feeling forms of HHGs and similar devices. Don Croft can reach anywhere in the universe simply by imagining himself there and then putting a feeling form, HHG, in place.
What is an HHG?
I don't know. Why not make an HHG the size of the Great Pyramids?
Also, I love this. Like, Don Croft can reach anywhere in the universe simply by imagining himself there and putting a feeling. Like, it sounds like the intro narrator to like a 70s like kids superhero show with Don Croft who can put himself anywhere in the universe.
I was gonna say it sounds more like the intro to a Reading Rainbow episode.
Or that.
Well,
like there's definitely some narrator to it.
It's some Reading Rainbow nonsense right there.
Dan, have you left us?
No, not yet.
Do you want to read about the HHGs? Whatever the fuck that is.
And what about Mercury?
Yeah, I don't think it's Mercury. Because there's two H's.
Yeah, well, it's hydrogen. I don't know how hydrogen.
I don't think hydrogen Mercury is a thing.
It should be.
Maybe
Why not? Why not?
Geo, is that a thing?
I can't think it can't be a thing.
Well, neither can the people who wrote this, so.
That's the thing. Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
And by the way, he complains about people removing his HHGs. The physical one, the physical ones might have been removed. But the local divas, earth elementals, great, still have the feeling form and are using it. Why not see 10,000 HHGs on a particular site in, say, all 12 dimensions? Let's talk about this.
All 12 dimensions, eh?
All 12 of them.
I don't like his implication of seeding things though. That makes me.
We need to come 10,000 HHGs on over a particular site, like tits.
There's no pure binding between mercury and hydrogen, but it can exist in organic complexes. One example is methyl mercury.
Yes, which is true. There are two of them. There's ethyl and methyl mercury, and one is, can't remember which one. One is super toxic, and the other one isn't as nearly as toxic.
But it's mercury, so it's toxic.
Well, okay, it's toxic anyway. But actually, I'm pure. Like, if just like the stuff that is in your thermometer isn't actually that toxic. It's only when it starts to bind to organic compounds, and you start your body's able to interact with it. Probably, it just starts becoming really dangerous.
Oh, mercury is fun.
Let's see.
Yes, it's the ethyl, methyl that's dangerous. Thank you, chat. Specifically, Kaylee. I'm not sure why I just said her name.
So I think we should read this last one.
Yes.
Move on. Because this last sentence is amazing. I won't say feeling forms are as good as physical HHGs. They're only
that would be silly.
I mean, yeah. God, everybody knows that. They're only about 80% as effective. If you ask for angelic help, though, they were more effective than the physical ones. So this is like a type advantage,
I'm guessing so.
Yeah. Remember, angels, divas, and so on are starving for better feeling forms to work with than the mass media puts out.
Wait. So the mass media is supplying angels with feeling forms.
Yep.
But
they're not that.
I think I missed that section of the newspaper.
Yeah, they're just not as good as the other ones, I guess.
I mean, if this is a type advantage, does that mean that like angelic attacks are super effective against what exactly?
I don't know. I guess against Illuminati type opponents.
I mean, I guess angels would be flying and psychic. This is a semi decent combination.
I would, I guess. I mean, I think that'd be fairy and flying, like Togekiss.
Yeah, and fairy is probably actually better.
Togekiss is a great Pokemon and kicks ass, kicks all sorts of ass. So, and that's a fairy flying Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I could see that. And Dan just nods his head.
I'm not sure why I find this so fun. Feel those feelings again.
I don't wanna.
Feel them, Dan. Feel them again, deep inside your heart. Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Well, we've gone off the deep end at this time.
Jesus Christ, how fucking long is this?
It goes on forever.
In chaos theory, the beat of a butterfly's wing outside your window, literally, not metaphorically, literally has an effect on the weather in Hong Kong.
Fucking butterfly.
So we have to kill all the butterflies, and we will be able. Though, if we bring much butterflies, we will be able to control the weather, but only in Hong Kong. Grey Wolf, because that's totally your real name.
Yeah.
God. You can tell this website is from like the 90s because of the crappy fucking usernames. Granted, I'm not sure our Rhetoric and Discourse is all that good, but you know. At least I'm not Grey Wolf.
Daily Blog.
You're not Grey Wolf.
Daily Blog. It's been a while since you updated that Daily Blog.
You gave up a while ago.
And apparently there's only this.
Oh, God.
Okay, wait. This link takes you to this site. Like it's literally clicking to it.
Is it just a giant loop?
Yes.
Just a giant loop. Why not?
And it also appears that this is the only fucking. Ooh! They have a forum.
Oh, how many people are here?
5,200. And it's been going since. Wow, it's been going since my birthday in 2002. Although I think activity has somewhat waned.
Oh goodness. Look at that. Well, they had one like a few weeks, like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Someone's still doing something.
No, we can't see them.
We can't see them. They're just telling us that they are there.
Fuck if I'm setting that up.
You know, I learned from this great website today that you shouldn't sign up for websites unless it's Twitter.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Aliens are coming. But where are they coming? And
I don't want to answer that.
Condom? Pollute your afternoon of an alien. That's... Yeah, I can't top that sentence. So, that was stupid.
That was a lot of stupid.
That was like every fuck, like we could probably do that site, like just do that site, make an entire series and just going through that site, because honestly, it probably has every topic we're ever gonna cover anyway.
Oh yeah, probably.
So, next time we should hopefully have Smelly again, and Smelly has found a site that is truly fucking amazing. And we will be making, I'm not even going to say which jokes we're going to make him.
So here, how about this? Between now and 2 weeks, you have to go watch Avengers Infinity War. If I'm thinking about the right website.
Yes.
Yes. So between now and then, you'll have to go watch that, or otherwise we're probably going to ruin it for you.
Well, I'm probably not gonna watch it, so you're gonna be ruining it for me as well.
Well, that's a you problem.
Yes, that is a me problem.
Oh, also, you got a happy birthday. Oh yeah, I never wished you happy birthday either. Happy birthday.
Thank you. No, Hill, it's not directly related to the film. It's just that well,
there will be a lot of jokes.
There will be a lot of jokes because it's. Also, if you don't want to go watch the well, you should. I've heard good things about it. But also, maybe watch the other Adventures films and maybe the Iron Man movies. That's all we're gonna say, because people are gonna be so disappointed because it's literally just that we have jokes about it.
Yeah, I was actually really annoyed that Smelly wasn't here because I had a bunch of jokes all ready to go and I can't use any of them.
Remember them, write them down, and have them as a list.
I'm just gonna the whole next episode is just gonna be Micro and R&D just reading off the list of jokes they came up with 2 weeks ago. That's it. The entire thing.
Anyways, so yeah, that's it for today. That was so stupid that it almost killed R&D, and I think it almost killed Dan by boredom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or just like plain stupidity. How many brain cells do we have left?
I can't count them.
That's not a lot.
We have such low brain cells that we can't actually count how low our brain cells are. We have become Jeranism.
Well, you either have so many brain cells that like counting them would take for fucking ever, or you have so few. There's just like a window where there's enough that you can count them, and you can still count, but if you go above that, there's too many of them, and if you go below that, you become too stupid to count them.
Mm-hmm. We're at a very awkward stage.
So, on that note, you guys want to say goodbye to the nice people?
Goodbye. I don't see nice people in the chat.
Oh.
Hold
on. I can fix that. There, that was a nice person in the chat.
Thank you everybody for watching us.
Yeah.
And listening to me laugh for like half an hour. Because I couldn't take this nonsense anymore. Fucking shit breaks me.
You weren't there, man. You weren't there. Anyways. Bye, people.
Bye.